Hey guys, this is Obi. Obi and I have the video for you this morning. He and I just went on a 3-mile walk and we're both kind of pooped after that. But during the course of it, thought of us. You know, Obi we got him from the pound about 5 years ago. He's a mix, we're guessing something like between a Beagle and a Jack Russell. He has really, really long legs, which you can't really tell right now. And that is a form of a breed called a Feist. It's a good southern redneck dog. Or at least he is. I'm not speaking for the whole breed, but he is a good southern redneck dog who is really good, would be a really good dog for squirrel hunting. He is a victim of his nose, so he cannot be on a leash out, you know, without being in our fence or in our house, because he puts his nose to the ground and next thing we know, he's in Wyoming. So he would be a great hunting dog, but he is a smart dog and he's a great family dog too. But we just went on a walk, and so I had him on a leash, and you know, brother just wanted to go every which way when we first got started. I mean, his nose, like, I can't imagine the smells that just kind of send him darting in every direction. Like, he wants to go faster than I want to go. He wants to go this direction and we're going straight. He wants to lag behind because he found something he wants to check out. So initially, you know, we went for 3 miles. So the first mile and a half, I'm like, really, like, I kept the leash short, and he's just kind of wearing himself out by pulling against my direction. We get to the rail trail and turn around because we didn't have time for longer than that. So we turn around and we start to come back home, and the way back home, he is much more cooperative with my lead. He's right there beside me. He's keeping my pace. He is not interested in darting off in other directions because he is tired. He is tired, and he has figured out, oh my goodness, I have just worn myself out trying to pull against the leash. And on the way home, you know what, I'm just thankful for her to just kind of, she can set the pace. She can set the direction. I'm just going to enjoy this walk and and kind of let her direct the course. And, you know, sometimes that's how we are. We'll head out into our day, into our life, and we are just hard-headed. We are a victim of our senses, what we can see, the tangible, the things we can experience with our senses. So we're darting off. We're going in this direction. We're going full steam ahead. We're lagging behind. I'm interested in something else over here now. Totally distracted. Just pulling against the grain, the direction that the Lord perhaps is you know, holding that guide wire in our life, and we're just wearing ourselves out. We're just wearing ourselves out with our own agenda, a victim of our own distractions, our own senses, our own circumstances. But there comes a point a lot of times where you just get tired. Like, you know what? I'm just wearing myself out. Pulling against what the Lord really wants for me. How about if I just submit into that? How about, Lord, how about if I just keep your pace? Lord, how about if I just enjoy this walk and let you take the lead? How about if I just am right there beside you, allowing you to direct the course, and just not pulling against your direction all the time? Because you know what? We're real concerned with our comfort and our happiness. And sometimes we believe that that's the Lord's chief aim too. You know what? If we're honest, like, the chief aim of my life sometimes, and the chief aim goal of your life sometimes, is, I just want to be comfortable and happy. But what we have to realize is that's never God's aim for our lives. He's not opposed to that. He's not opposed to comfort and happiness. In fact, I think He relishes giving us that. But that's never His chief goal. His chief goal is to change us, to transform us, to grow our faith, to grow our relationship with Him. So that's always the chief aim. You know, when we will walk beside Him and follow His lead, you know, comfort and happiness, He's happy to pour that onto our lives. He wants to, but we're wise to remember that's never His chief goal. So sometimes things come our way just to allow us to get in step with Him. Sometimes we just get so tired of our circumstances that we just are ready to get in line with His direction. And you know what I also noticed as I was walking Obi home? I enjoyed the second half of the walk more as well, because I wasn't, you know, fighting against his efforts. We were both just in sync, and I enjoyed him more. I enjoyed his company more. I encouraged him and just poured on the affirmation, good boy, Obi, you're doing a great job. Good boy, good boy. And I just enjoyed it so much more. And I believe that when we're in step with the Lord, like He enjoys, you know, He always loves us. He's always merciful and gracious to us. But I think He enjoys our relationship more when we're just like, you know what, God, I'm just going to submit to your leadership and where you're taking me and the pace that we're going to get there. So I want to leave you with Psalm 40, verse 8, which says, I take joy in doing your will, my God, for your instructions are written on my heart. I take joy in doing your will, my God, for your instructions are written on my heart. So you know what? This week, let's just kind of relax into His leadership. You know, we don't have to wear ourselves out in order to decide, you know what, I'm just going to be in step with the Lord. You know what, I'm just going to keep His pace. You know what, I'm just going to let Him set the direction. And I'm going to delight in doing His will. I'm going to delight in pleasing Him and enjoying His pleasure. Have a great week. I love you.